Seriously though, the special support section, is it really true the division was created due to some internal drama in the CBD? You certainly got the sources locked down tight. You bet your buttons I do, and don't you go underestimating on the power of our connections. We got our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count of every hottie and tank across all of Erebonia. As one, I haven't gone mad with power. Come on, Michael. I do know if that was the best example, but I've heard that the Guild's info network is one of the best there is. I agree. The speech pattern do not match those of other men I have met. I do not know what to make of this exactly. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. If you're feeling up for a challenge, what to say about taking a little test? Huh? What kind of test is it exactly? Oh, it's nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions random from a test bank we use in the written portion of the basic exam. That way, I'll be able to know if you're at least as knowledgeable as a junior bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right. However, if you were to fail, there will be no place for us to operate in Crossbell, where some of the continent's greatest bracers have gathered. Am I correct? Man, talk about putting on the pressure. So from this one question, we're gonna be labeled a bunch of dumb verses. That's kind of rewarding. Oh, sure, not at all. I'm putting this just to put you guys down. This is just not my style. So there's a tip for you. You can study the stuff that's gonna be on the exam over at the public library in the administrative district. Remember, I'm giving you this test to see if you'll actually be worth your soul when it comes to having the citizens of Crossbell. So are you guys up for the challenge? Of course we are. And we should know a lot of stuff about the places, actually. Sure, we'll give it a shot. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yo, Lloyd, you sure about this? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I had to take some exams back at the economy. And besides, it's almost like I'm running away if I back out of it now. That wouldn't feel right. I said what you mean, and I agree. Likewise. Guess there's nothing more to say then. Let's do this. I like that feisty attitude. But Lloyd, I get the impression you're the leader of the group in a way. Wanna take a crack at answering the questions on behalf of everyone else? Yep, I will do. Ooh, I love that look in your eyes. It's giving me the willies. Okay, boys and girlies, let's get the party started. So, education exams. And now the first question. This one will be a cute freebie to get you warmed up. As you all know, the Ouroboros Region brought forth the technological advancement of movements to our continent. The question is, how many years ago did it occur? Approximately 50 years. I'm pretty sure you said about 50 years ago, right? Bingo, right you are, my friend. Then don't let it get to your head though. That was just a freebie. But really, it's crazy to think about how much all the technology has advanced in the last few decades. Back when I was a little kid, I would have never imagined riding something as fancy as an orbit car. See, there's some mistake out of the fairy tale. That's one hurdle down. Anyway, on to the next question. Question numero 2. The driving force behind the Ouroboros Region was all thanks to one man's prototype augment. There's another gimme, but who's the creator of said augment? Of course, it's not Russell, it's also not Schmidt. Those are the two disciples of Professor Epstein. I know this one, it's Professor Z. Epstein. Mazara, you got the right answer. You guys know that people were skeptical of his invention at first. They probably just didn't see what the big idea was. But once people began to realize just how gosh darn useful they are, they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives. Epstein Foundation has made great efforts towards the research and the adoption of open technology. That much is common knowledge. The open stuff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts. Oh yeah, Theo totally mentioned that she is employed by the Epstein Foundation. That was a close call. She probably would have given me quite a clear if I screwed that one up. We have to chat. Next question. We all know that cores are the key component to any orbit device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need sapphire. And when I talk about sapphire, what specific form of septium am I referring to? Septium crystals versus septium fragments. The orbments are actually possessed septium, okay? Crystals are my father's stuff. We've been using septium fragments. I believe they're septium fragments. Oh heck yeah, you got it right, buddy boy. The reflectors are refined into quartz, which we then used in our early Rises. Monsters are inherently attracted to septium, so they often end up munching on sapphire. Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain sapphire, so keep that info in your back pocket. If all so good, these questions are all common sense. It's time to prepare for question 4. Our good friends, the Erebonian Empire lies to the west. Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all of us across balance. I imagine you've probably seen the emblem before. Can you recall what the symbol of Erebonia is? The supporting gauntlet is the symbol of the braces, the white falcon of Liberl, and the one of Erebonia, of course, the golden stallion. I believe it's a golden stallion, right? Nice, what I'd say if you were wrong, but you're right. The sacred little pride of Erebonia Empire lies in its unmatched military might. The golden stallion is a symbol of that power of theirs and thus is on the country's emblem. There was once an order of knights in the empire known as the Eisenritter. They were known for employing cavalry, so that they may be why the empire adopted the golden stallion as its emblem. And oh boy, die Eisenritter ist kein Throwaway Callout. So viel sage ich schon mal jetzt. Nice, managed to get that one right somehow. Now for question 5, we're almost halfway through this little quest, so hang in there. A nation known as the Calvard Republic sits directly to the east of Crossbell, opposite to the Erebonian Empire. It's no exaggeration to say that Crossbell's entire history revolves around the long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvard. Now, the question is this: what is the name of the primary manufacturer of orbital and heavy weaponry for the Republic? Well, the Science Center factory we already know way too good. This one is situated in Liberl, of course. The Raincoat Company is located in Erebonia. We should get to know that one better sooner rather than later. Once we did the Erebonian arc, of course. And of course, in Calvard, the only one that's left is the Werner Company. This is one's easy, it's the Werner Company. Werner baby, Werner, that's exactly right. Calvard's Werner Company and Erebonia's Raincoat Company are famous as the continent's two largest manufacturers of orbital weaponry. However, it's not fair to only discuss their weapon developments. They are also responsible for making vehicles, appliances, and plenty of other nifty things or items. Oh, another question down. The lead-in for that one threw me off a little, so I'm glad I got it right. Looks like I did it past the halfway point now. You're giving away an effort. Nice job, fearless leader of ours. You keep this up, I'm sure you have no problems blowing through the rest of it. You're doing great, Lloyd. I'm thoroughly impressed. Come on, guys. I don't think I've really been that impressive. It's all pretty common knowledge so far. But regardless of how you're doing, we still got 5 questions left. Buckaroo? I think I've enough time to warm up, so it's time to up the ante. I hope you're ready. Shall we begin? It's time for the 6th question. The catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. This disaster rooted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different fractions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. This period, known as the Dark Ages, was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order and justice to Samoria, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. You probably know what I'm talking about, alright? Well, I doubt it's the Fisherman's Guild. It's also not the Bracers Guild. They just popped up a little later than the Dark Ages, you could say. Of course, we're speaking of the Septian Church. It was the Septian Church, wasn't it? It sure was. Good job paying attention in Sunday school. Around year 500 of the Septian calendar, the Septian Church emerged to spread the teachings of the sky goddess Anderes. The intent was to provide aid to those in need. The church influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Samoria, so the nobles and knights who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of idols and their teachings can still be felt all across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society. Okay, got to work on that one, right? Anyway, on to the lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septian Church is located in the city-state known as the Holy City of Ateria. The Holy City of Ateria is made up by various administrative organizations that handle specific tasks, giving it a state-like structure. Among these organizations, one that handles the church ceremonial rituals. Do you happen to know which organization I'm referring to? Well, so far we have never heard of a paper guard. The Congregation of the Sacraments is more responsible for leading the Kreuzritter, which you already know thanks to Kevin. So, only one left is the Congregation of Divine Worship. The Congregation for Divine Worship? Bingo, good job. That was one tough cookie. Most priests founded within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are part of this branch of the church. There's actually a cathedral located outside of the northern exit to the city that offer the occasional prayerette. The Archbishop in charge there is also from the Congregation of Divine Worship. Oh, that was really tough. Cathedral burn? We're almost there. On to the 8th question. As we all know, the Bracer Guild has branches all across the continent. But what I really want to know is just where in Samuria is its main headquarters located? Of course, we do know that, because we've been there and had our training camp there. We are speaking of Lemon State. It's in Lemon State, obviously. You're Lemon, cause right you are. Our headquarters can be found in Lemon State alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation. In the event of a serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all bracers to mobilize. Ah, we'll see. Time for the 9th question. You ever heard of the infamous thief that lives in Erebonia? He is a bit of a strange one. Oh boy, we do know this thief quite well by now. We see a special work of art and then sends out calling cards with riddles on how to retrieve them. Also, his identity is hidden behind the mask. Apparently, people laud him as some kind of hero. Sounds pretty fast, though. Anyway, I got a little off track there. Do you know what name this bad boy likes to go by? And for number 10, the Phantom Thief be Liberl. Of course. Also, as we also figured out, the con artist X. I actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief B? And I'm already gonna spoil this for one. Bleu Blanc is also gonna give us some shenanigans in Crossbell. Unbelievable, you got it right. Looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework. His infamy transcends the confines of Erebonia, as people across the continent have heard of his misdeeds. Nothing is able to grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings in museums to a whole freaking tank. Always had that he was recently running amok in Liberl. Who knows? Maybe run into him sooner than you think. Oh yes, we will. Yeah, I've definitely heard rumors. I'd like to avoid him if possible though. It's time for the 10th and final question. Erebonia and Calvard have been at each other's throats over the rightful ownership of Crossbell State for a while now. They've waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of Liberl's queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed 2 years ago by the 3 nations, Liberl, Erebonia, and Calvard. If you truly Crossbell, then the answer to this question should be a no-brainer, right? It also has already been name-dropped at the very first opening scene while our good Lloyd was traveling in the train. We are, of course, talking about a non-aggression pact. Referring to the non-aggression pact. Non-aggressive it was. That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflicts between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy as opposed to war. Prior to signing of the treaty, tensions were at an all-time high in Crossbell State. I spare most of the details, but both nations' armor divisions thought it appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders. Once again, Mr. could have catastrophic consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And so, Green Leadership proposed this treaty as a means of preventing death from happening. We should all be extremely grateful to Liberl. They really saved our behinds. No way was I going to get that one wrong. Ah, it's finally over. I was having so much fun. Good job getting through that. Thanks to that, it's finally over. Why don't you take a look at your score then? What's up? Perfect score! And you notice it's in alignment with our junior braces at least. Oh well, come on. I've given you a lot of extra details and answers that I could have easily aced the senior bracer test as well. I mean, it's not like we have watched a junior bracer grow into an A-rank senior bracer after all. Looks like we got some potential in you after all. Oh, well, that's a relief to know. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't think you complimented me like that. Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the whole way through. I'm glad I can finally take a breather. I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer questions outside of his areas of expertise, too. I think I will ask him to assist me with filling in missing information for the database. Oh, you guys are embarrassing me. Anyway, full reward for you for getting all of those questions right. Ooh, action. Thank you. Oh, wow, are you sure we can have this? Yeah, I didn't think you stood a snowball's chance in Gehenna of doing so well, so think of this as my apology for underestimating you. It's all yours now, sweetie. Take it. If you say so, thanks a lot. This concludes our little grist. Now that's done, you guys better bust your hums and work hard so us prizes can catch a breather every once in a while. Yes, sir. We'll do everything we can, of course. Gut, damit meinte das. Na dann, checken wir die SSS-Bedingungen, weil wir haben, glaube ich, immer noch nichts zum Fischen. Ich kann mal kurz hier reingucken. Ja, ne, wir kriegen die Rods erst später dafür zum Fischen. Aber gut, passt schon, passt schon, passt schon. Ansonsten sollten wir alles bisher mitgenommen haben, weil wir sind schon so ziemlich am Ende des Chapters. Des Prolog-Chapters. So viel ist es wirklich nicht mehr.
おう、戻ったのか。不良どもの喧嘩ちゃんと止めてきたのか。
課長、それ少し厄介なことになってきたかもしれません。
ああ
Lloyd explained everything they had learned of to Chief Sergei.
なるほどな。
課長。
そうだな。この件に関してはお前たちに全て任せた。
それはどういう。
ここで引くもさらに突っ込むも判断は任せたって言ってるんだ。ルバーチの件に関してもお前たちに教えることはない。全部自分たちで調べてみろ。
そんな無茶な。
俺がやめろと言ったらお前らは納得できるのか。マフィアの件に関してはそれだけめんどくせえ問題なんだ。もし俺が上司としてまともな判断をするんだったらやめるとしか言いようがない。それでいいのかよ。
いいえ。
ここで打ち切りってのはちょいと後味が悪いかもな。
そうね、いろいろと知ってしまったし同感です。
そうだな。何も知らない小僧どもが足を滑らせて大怪我でもしたら寝覚めが悪いしな。せめていいアドバイザーをお前らに紹介してやろう。
いいアドバイザー。
Again, or a business card,
グリ
Lloyd.
ーンウッド法律事務所。あれ、どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
西通りにある法律事務所だ。 イアンっていう名前のヒゲ面の弁護士先生がいる。
ああ、あのパン屋の裏手にある。そういえば俺も前いた時何度か挨拶くらいはしてますね。
私も聞いたことがあります。確か企業や貿易省などの法律相談をしている先生ですよね。その一方で市民の法律相談にも親身に乗ってくれるという。
Macht eigentlich so ziemlich eigentlich gerade mit das, was Richard gerade in Liberl aufzieht.
ああ、クマみたいなヒゲ面してるからクマヒゲ先生なんて呼ばれている。あの先生ならマフィアについてかなりの情報を持っているはずだ。ひょっとしたら警察も知らない最新情報なんかもな。
それはすごいですね。
何者だよその先生は。
ま、会えばすぐにわかるさ。前に俺が会った時に特務支援課のことは話している。お前たちの身分を明かせば話ぐらいは聞いてくれるはずだ。この機会に挨拶しとけ。
わかりました。西通りならすぐ近くだ。とにかくその法律事務所を訪ねてみよう。
ええ、わかったわ。
Yep, let's go. Da können wir mal den anderen Ausgang hier nehmen, hier oben.
Grimwood 法律事務所。ここがそうみたいね。
ああ、その先生のことも何度か見かけたことがあるよ。そんな偉い先生だなんて思ってもみなかったけど。
それでは先生、今後ともよろしくお願いします。
なあ、それはいいが、しかし君たちのところはもう少しなんとかならんのかね。
Beide Stimmen erkenne ich wieder.
少しは市民の気持ちというものをだね。
市民の人気取りが仕事ではありませんので。それでは失礼します。お前たちは
何か。
なるほどな。セルゲイさんが飼い始めた子犬どもというわけか。
え、そのバッジ、あなたもクロスベル警察の？
私のことはどうでもいい。どうやらイアン先生を訪ねてきたようだが、くれぐれも余計な時間を取らせるんじゃないぞ。
Nö, machen wir
お
schon nicht.
前たちのような役立たずと違っていろいろと忙しい人だからな。
なんだ今のは。
どうやら本部の捜査官みたいだけど。いたけだかな感じですね。
しかしあのメガネ随分とやるみたいだったぞ。左脇のところにでかい獲物を吊るしてたな。
そうなのか？
よく気づいたわね。私もセンサーで感知しました。大型の軍用拳銃。そんなところでしょうか。
ああ、多分そうだろう。
はあ。
二人ともすごいわね。
たまたまさ。
それよりその先生を訪ねなくてもいいんですか？
ああ、忙しいところ悪いけど挨拶させてもらおうか。
Mir gerade noch einfällt, wir könnten mal vielleicht ja auch einfach unseren Stuff mal abgeben. Wir haben hier noch ein paar Sachen, die wir reporten können.
皆さん、それでは、はい、お疲れ様、おめでとうございます。ランクアップしました。
Und wir werden direkt promoted.
さすが皆さんです。特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けし、お疲れ様でした。
Passt. Equip. So, wir bekommen ein Preview Badge, ne? Passt, perfekt. Oder kann noch was anderes sein, was wir vielleicht mal machen sollten. Gut, dann gehen wir mal ihn besuchen.
おや、忘れ物かね。おっと、これは失礼した。グリムウッド法律事務所へようこそ。今日は何か相談事でも？
いや、
遠慮することはないよ。まだ若いようだが、借金などで困ったことでも？
Warum ist das das Erste, was er von uns erwartet, wenn er uns sieht?
それとも仲間を集めて事業でも起こしたいのかね？何でもいい。ドーンと相談してくれたまえ。
いや、そのですね。
なんかすごい精力的なおっさんだな。
この人は熊ひげ先生ですか？噂通りの方みたいね。
おや、よく見れば君か。確かこの辺りに住んでいた子じゃなかったかね。
覚えててくれたみたいですね。ええ、3年くらい前に近くのアパルトメントで暮らしていました。改めましてロイド・バニングスと言います。
おお、そうか。道理で見覚えがあると思ったんだ。バニングス。ひょっとしてガイ・バニングスの弟さんか？
はい。ひょっとして兄のこともご存知だったんですか？
ご存知も何も。どうやら事情があってきたようだね。こんなところで立ち話もなんだ。座って話をしようじゃないか。
Ich würde mal sagen wir das schon einfach wieder zu viel hinten.
そうそう。一応名乗っておこうか。私の名はイアン・グリムウッド。この法律事務所で弁護士をしている。なるほど。君たちがセルゲイ君の言ってた特務支援課の新人だったのか。そういえば最新のクロスベルタイムズも読んだよ。着任早々なかなか頑張ってるみたいじゃないか。
なんだか散々なことを書かれちゃってますけど。
しかしそうか。ガイ君の弟さんが警察に。なんだかこうエイドスの巡り合わせを感じるね。
先生と兄はどういう？
なあ、今の君たちと同じくたまに情報交換に来てくれたんだ。もっとも彼は非常に優秀な捜査官だったからね。逆に私の方がいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだよ。
ちょっと待ってください。ロイド、あなた捜査官のお兄さんがいるの？
なんだよ水くせえな。そんなこと一言も聞いてないぜ。
ごめん、つい言いそびれててさ。それにもう亡くなった人だから。仕事中に殉職したんだ。ちょうど3年前になるかな。
そうか。それでお前しばらくこの町を離れて。
ガイ君のことは残念だった。私も個人的にあの事件のことは調べてみたこともあったが、残念ながら手がかりすら見つかっていない状況でね。
そうですか。いや、今は兄のことはいいんです。それよりも先生、事情は先ほど説明した通りです。ルバーチェについて何かご存知のことがあれば教えていただけませんか？
ルバーチェか。 彼らにまつわる黒い噂は多い。帝国と共和国にまたがる密貿易、盗品売買にミラーロンダリング、両兵団の斡旋や武器の密売まで、そのどれもがクロスベルの特殊性を利用したものと言えるだろう。
クロスベルの特殊性。
近年ますます盛んになっている貿易業と金融業の発展、それと反比例するかのように脆弱極まる政治基盤ですね。
Ja, wenn sich alles zu schnell entwickelt, ja.
そう。このクロスベル自治州の政治基盤は極めて弱い。多くの政治家は帝国派か共和国派のどちらかに属しており、利権を貪る者が多いんだ。そしてマフィアの暗躍を取り締まる法案が出されたとしても、彼らと癒着した議員に潰される。
なんだそりゃ、本当なのか。
残念だけど本当よ。ルバーチェの利権とつながっている議員は相当多いと言われているわ。おそらく警察が動けないのもそれが最大の理由でしょうね。大人の事情ですか。それではルバーチェは実質上犯罪を起こし放題なんですか。
Zumindest des größten Teils anscheinend ja.
いや、さすがにそれはない。あからさまな犯罪を放置すれば市民や周辺諸国も騒ぐだろうし、今のところは市民生活に直接迷惑はかけない一線だけはルバーチェ側も守っているようだ。
Ja, aber trotzdem, zumindest alles, was in Kriminalität unter der Hand passiert, haben sie Freifahrtschein.
逆にその一線を越えなければ何をやっても警察は動かない。そう高をくくっているところもあるみたいだがね。
そこまで。
なるほどな。活気ある華やかな都市の裏側に地味猛量のうごめく影ありか。
Ist doch normal so. Die meisten in den schönsten, aufgebautesten und meistleuchtendsten Städten ist es doch gerade am schlimmsten.
機密レベルの高い情報をチェックしておきたいですね。
まあルバーチェの基礎知識はだいたいそんなところだが、しかしここ最近少し風向きが変わってきていてね。
どういうことですか。
これはまだ警察の方でも掴んだばかりの情報らしいが、最近どうやらルバーチェの対抗勢力が現れたらしいんだ。それもかなり強力なね。
対抗勢力。まさか遊撃士協会ですか。
Das wollte ich bezweifeln, dass es das ist.
いや、対抗勢力と言っても悪い意味でだよ。カルバード共和国の東方人街に一大勢力を構えている組織。その組織がこのクロスベルに進出し始めているらしいんだ。
本当ですか。
まあ、以前からそんな噂はあったが、どうやら事実だったらしい。組織の名はヘイユ。そしてつい最近クロスベルの港湾区にできたのがヘイユへ貿易公使という。
ヘイウェ。
いかにも東方風の名前ですね。
しかしマフィア同士の抗争か。こりゃ不良同士の喧嘩どころの騒ぎじゃないぜ。
Das stimmt auf jeden Fall.
幸いにしてというべきか。まだその構想そのものは表立っては始まっていないらしい。しかし近いうちに何らかの形で暗闘が始まるかもしれない。警察の捜査一課などはそれを警戒しているようでね。
捜査一課って。
もしかして先ほどこちらを訪ねていたメガネの男性は。
なあ、捜査一課に所属するダドリー君という捜査官だ。ちょうど今話していることと同じような話をしに来たのさ。
そうだったんですか。 ロイドさん、どうしたんですか？
ひょっとして何か気づいたことでもあるのか？
ああ、まだ完全にはまとまってはいないけどね。先生、ありがとうございました。先生の情報のおかげで解決の糸口が見えた気がします。
そうか、それは何よりだ。セルゲイ君には世話になっているし、君たちのことは個人的に応援している。また何かあったらいつでも訪ねてきてくれたまえ。
Na gut. Also wird die Sache dann einfach nur schlimmer werden. Sehr schön.
それでどうするの？考えをまとめるんだったら支援課に戻りましょうか。
そうだな。その前に他に片付けたい用事があるなら済ませておこう。
Das Game literally called out. Das ist der Ende des Tages und das Ende des Prolog-Chapters. Wenn du noch irgendwas machen willst, mach es jetzt.
俺が考えていることが事件の真相だったとしたら、かなり面倒なことになるはずだ。
へへ、なんだかんだ言って自信があるみたいじゃねえか。そういうことならとっとと他の用事を済ませて支援課に戻るとするかね。
はい、急いで片付けましょう。
Yep. Aber diesen Spaß werden wir uns fürs nächste Mal aufheben, weil es wird doch für mich schon zu spät. Ich hätte gerne gehofft, dass ich es vielleicht heute noch komplett durchziehe in dem Prolog-Chapter, aber nicht mehr, wenn es jetzt schon so spät ist. Aber ja. Beim nächsten Mal wird es ein bisschen spaßiger werden. Wie gesagt, Ende des Prolog-Chapters. Danach fängt das Game auch überhaupt erst so richtig an. Aber ja, man sieht schon den Setup, ne? Der Konflikt, Rivage, Heyu, Saber Vipers, Testaments, Grace Lynn als hilfreiche Information, Ian als hilfreiche Informationsquelle. Alles gerade so richtig schönes Setup. Und auch so ein paar Sachen, wenn man schon anmerkt, Ellie scheint ja sehr großes Kenntnis zu haben über das politische Verhältnis in Crossbell. Dann ist noch das Ding so mit Guy Bunnings, vor allem weil es auch noch Ian so eine große Connection hat. Ja. Mal gucken, was noch so alles auf uns zukommt. Wie gesagt, das ist alles erstmal noch Setup. Aber zumindest werden wir mal gucken, wie das erste kleine Teil davon ein bisschen abgeschlossen wird beim nächsten. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ich hoffe, bei euch ist es auch nicht so scheiße warm wie bei mir. Ansonsten, Feedback und Support ist immer gern gesehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao. Und bye bye.